Okay. Yeah, keep the sticks rolling. Hey, bitch, I be hot, me and money got tied. She come in steps, but I'm never.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. Sun shining. There's no Cape Town weather. Treat me, but I was wearing a
Big C's Crenshaws.
yeah,
Crenshaw.
I was wearing a black crew neck, but it's hot. But otherwise I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too, bro. Actually, no, I'm not good, fit, because even though we won against Fulham, right? And I'm in World Cup mode. I'm in Big C Philly mode. I still discussed this thing about Ronaldo, bro. Like, we should be focusing on the Qatar World Cup, no club football. But I feel like we need to address the elephant in the room, actually.
Definitely.
So obviously everyone knows Sunday evening there was an explosive interview cuts that came out, and it was like the most famous player in the world, Ronaldo, saying that he doesn't expect Ten Hag. Man United is the standards have lowered from the time he was there, and when he came back things were still the same. The gym was the same.
They haven't changed the Wi-Fi password as well.
Wi-Fi password still the same. The shifts as well, bro. So, bro, let me ask you, bro, as like an Arsenal fan, right, a fan of football, bro. What do you think, bro? I think you're on my side as well, the United side as well on this one, bro.
Let me first approach this as a coach. Obviously, I'm a coach as well, so I feel like as a coach, when the player comes out and says that is the utmost disrespect ever, especially when the player comes out and says that he doesn't respect the coach. You have to think Ronaldo is employed by Manchester United. He signed a contract. He's still under contract, no matter if he wants to switch clubs or anything like that.
He must get our approval. Right?
He must get the boss's approval, the owner's approval, everyone. So it does make and you have to think Ronaldo is a club legend. So imagine Henry comes out and says, no, Arsene Wenger doesn't. I don't respect Arsene Wenger because he doesn't challenge for trophies anymore. I don't respect Bergkamp because Ronaldo even just Rooney. The greatest English player of all time, or British player of all time.
The player that basically was part of your setup, a player that sacrificed himself, and his individual awards and achievements to make you a better player, and for you to shine even more. So bro, Ronaldo, bro, I'm really disappointed in Ronaldo, bro.
I mean, yes, they too. Some of the things that he said, they're actually facts. I don't know why people are saying that United fans are angry because Ronaldo said. The United fans have been saying the same thing over and over again for years now. You guys have been saying this for over 5 years or something. You understand? So, but the way Ronaldo approached it wasn't the correct manner.
And it's also he's not doing this because he's a fan of United, right? He's doing this for his own ego, his own good,
Definitely.
Okay, let's speak about this and be logical and be real about this whole situation, timeline-wise, right? Ronaldo says the club didn't respect him and didn't believe him that his daughter was sick, right? I'm not going to get into that because that's a family matter, a personal matter. But he had the whole preseason off that time, right? Whole preseason, whole Australia tour, he wasn't there, and games against, I think, Atletico Madrid, he wasn't there. He came back for the final game, right? The final preseason game at Old Trafford against Rayo Vallecano, I think, right? Played 45 minutes, and he left the stadium after that. And then Ten Hag also reprimanded him and other players who did that, but then he didn't name Ronaldo as the main guy. Then season comes, we get battered by Man City, and then Ten Hag says, no, I couldn't have brought him on because out of respect, he's already 5-0 down, and I think that's a good reason not to bring him on because now you're giving him graveyard minutes, and then we beat Spurs, and then Ten Hag brings him on to get, I guess, fresh legs, match fitness. And he's like, nah, I don't want to come on, and then leave the stadium. We suspend this guy, and then we give him the captaincy of the suspension, right? To show that we still want him in our team for the interim, until we get a striker or until he leaves. And then he drops this interview, bruh.
I guess Ronaldo doesn't have a leg to stand on in this case.
Yeah, bro.
Because Ten Hag has done everything to support him. Yes, maybe he felt like he should be playing in games versus Man City and Tottenham, because everyone was playing the big games. You see? Maybe Ten Hag
from the start, right? He wants to start.
Maybe Ten Hag was a bit wrong in the case where he barely played Ronaldo.
But you pick a player in form. Ronaldo was never in form.
Okay, because I can only look in our case when Obama didn't play against Spurs. He played at the Emirates.
But even that game, Aubameyang came late.
Yeah, he came late.
Maybe you can have forgiven that, but based on form.
Based on form, he doesn't start anyway. You know? So, and now like you have to think that there's kids like Canacho who look up to Ronaldo.
It's
his idol. Yeah. So what is he supposed to think when he sees Ronaldo dressing the club, dressing club legends, even the chef, caretaker as well? Like dog, like Ronaldo doesn't ever like to stand on.
Like bro, also Ronaldo thinks he's still Ronaldo. Maybe he was 30 years old. I don't want to say 29 years old, 28. I think like a 30 years old. You know, where he still peak of his powers. You know, he's still very fit. Yeah. But like dog. This guy scored only 3 goals this season, 2 Europa League, 1 in the league against Everton.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know, maybe he thinks like other teams still want him. I don't know whether he thinks his aura is still like that whole mystique of Ronaldo, still CR7, you know? That light is kind of dim right now, bro.
And especially like if you look across Europe, in the French league, there's a certain little Argentinian player who's performing, scoring goals, assisting. So I think Ronaldo sees that and now gets to him as well, because if you think Ronaldo, he values his ego, like his ego is dropped massively.
But bro, like we were talking on the way to the shout out to Red Bull, we woke up again to the Red Bull studios. Like, where can he go, bro? Now, honestly, like, cause Bayern don't want him, you know.
I don't want.
That's a real team. Teams don't want him.
As I said, like from the get when we were coming to the studios. I feel like Chelsea or Juventus. I'm saying Juventus because Juventus, I don't think they have.
Vlahovic is there, bro.
Huh?
Vlahovic is there, bro.
Vlahovic. They had Morata for him. They had Dybala and still signed Ronaldo. So I still think he might end up with Juventus. No, like Juventus can sign him because they don't really have set targets.
But my thing is, bro, like, will Ronaldo? Because at United, Ronaldo's role now is like second striker, you know, or second option striker. Now the club he goes to, bruh, which club will be your first option? The only club I can think about, honestly, bruh.
Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea. And if Todd Bowley says I want a statement signing, but he's 38, bruh. And we know as football fans and like people that analyze football, is that like doesn't make sense, bruh. It's like signing Aubameyang, you know, times 2.
Exactly.
You know,
it wouldn't make sense because Ten Hag and Porter are like similar philosophies. So if Ronaldo doesn't fit into Ten Hag's philosophy, how's he going to fit into Porter's philosophy? And Todd Bowley would be making things difficult for Porter. But you already has Aubameyang who lacks discipline. Everyone knows what Aubameyang does.
They're going to say, the people might say no to that legend or be angry, but we've seen it.
We've seen it though. Because remember when we bought Aubameyang from Dortmund, the Dortmund fans were saying this guy has no discipline. We were like, we don't care. We can see the guy.
Goal scorer.
He's a goal scorer, and he makes up. And he's laughing every single practice session, smiling. The squad is happy, and then we all know what happens like near the end of his contract or when he
second season.
So I think that's the same that's going on now with Chelsea as well. So Ronaldo might be another bad apple into the bunch.
And also, bro, when you sign Ronaldo, like us last season, you play for Ronaldo. So every chance, every play or formation, your style of play has to feed him, you know, and feed his ego. And this is the first time I'm admitting this legend. Like as a United fan, I never wanted to admit the team has to play for him, you know. But I'm on camera now, since it's outgoing, I'm going to say this, you know. But like I was saying, bro, honestly, bro, I only think Ronaldo can have like a homecoming tour. He can even go to Porto, he can go to Benfica, he can go to Sporting. But with that said, you will have to take a big pay cut.
And you have to think like it's the World Cup, bro. So it makes sense why, I'm not like condoning what he says, but it makes sense why he would come out and say all those things, because he knows he's going to Portugal, joining Portugal in the camp for the World Cup. And then right after the World Cup, it's the transfer window. But it's going to be very tricky. It's going to be scary hours if he doesn't get that move. If he doesn't get that move, it's going to be very tricky. If I was 10 now, I'm making training with under 18s. Straight. Go train with the under 18s or go train with the under 23s. Who's the under 23 coach? Nicky Butt. Still Nicky Butt.
No, Nicky Butt. But Tom Huddleston.
Tom Huddleston. You'll play with Tom Huddleston there, dog. Like, but apparently Ten Hag says he wants to scrap his contract, tear up his contract.
I think that's what he wants.
Just cut ties.
But now, bro, since we're switching into the World Cup focus, Qatar, as you can see there, Qatar everywhere, you know. How do you think, because there's also many other players who play for Portugal, like Dallo, or starters and Bruno, and you saw that clip of Bruno linking with Ronaldo. Do you think this is going to fall into their camp, like this whole negative, you know, feeling around Ronaldo? Do you think it will fall into their camp? Because, bro, Ronaldo's the captain of that team, right? And Ronaldo now is not at the peak of his powers. Like, his powers are dropping now, his levels are dropping, right? And we as football fans have been saying, but I don't think this guy should even be starting that for Portugal, right? But do you think when it matters the most, maybe I think they'll qualify for the next round, right? Then they obviously face tougher opposition, right? So do you think Ronaldo's the type of guy that says, you know what, I might not be the right guy to start this for the press up forward, you know, just things like that. I might not be the guy to start, right? So but maybe another striker can start before me. You think he might, or his ego would never allow that?
I don't think his ego will allow it. He's the captain anyway, so I don't think they'll bench him because Ronaldo.
They definitely won't bench. I'm saying, like, do you think, you know, there's some players who will think bigger than they don't think for themselves. They're selfless. Like a Messi. Messi's quite selfless, and we will say no, don't start. Maybe start this guy for this game. It's basically with his whole form, whatever. Do you think Ronaldo could do that?
I don't think he could do that. I don't think he could fit because also Portugal, like Bernardo Silva just came out now in an interview and said that they play for Ronaldo. They will kill for Ronaldo, and whatever they do it for Ronaldo. They want to make sure that Ronaldo wins the World Cup. I mean, what is that, dog? Like, I don't understand when players come out and say that, especially if you play for your country. You play for Ronaldo, you should be saying you play for your people in your homeland, instead of playing for one player whose ego is like very high and thinks so highly of himself, but then Ronaldo's a different piece for Portugal. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, he comes up.
He does. World Cup Ronaldo and Euro Ronaldo is one of the best players of all time. You come up and score the important goals, but I don't think he's the main guy at Portugal now.
He thinks he's the main guy.
He thinks he's the main guy, but everyone knows that he's not the main guy. Because there's Bernardo Silva, there's even Bruno, but
Rafael Leao. There's a lot of players there, bro.
But I think the fans are overreacting with the whole Bruno and Ronaldo handshake.
Just the camera was just on them.
Don't need that to proportion.
It's crazy, legend, bro. That like Portugal, we've never known Portugal, what's this? A scandal. It's normally France,
Normally France,
Netherlands, with the arrogance, like you said in the last episode. Now it looks like everything is. Nothing has started really in the World Cup.
It could be like mind games, though. It could be mind games what they're doing in Portugal. Because even the video from yesterday where Ronaldo was, I think, talking to Cancelo, it could be all mind games because they want people to think that things are not going well in the Portugal camp. And then they'll come in the tournament and perform and just go through like under the radar and make to the semi-finals and all that. But we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes.
And also, bro, I know you're a Blue fan, bro, and you got devastating news. One of the most informed players in Europe right now, Kunku, scoring in Bundesliga, scoring in Champions League, got injured in training, bro. How do you take that news? You already lost Pogba,
Kante,
now him,
That's very unlucky, dog. That's very unlucky. As a player, like you already in the squad, and you guys are busy training now for the first fixtures of the first round, and like a small tackle can just end your tournament just like that, and that's what happened to him. I think Kamavinga tackled him, and it's unlucky, man. Like I can't really say anything about it. It's just that you will just have to turn up and make sure he recovers for the league season because now it's out for the World Cup.
And his stocks will be super high, bro. I think the move to Chelsea's already next season. It's done for him, So sorry, Kamavinga.
But at least he's a young player, so there's more World Cups for him, there's more Euros for him, so he should be fine.
Yeah, so legend, bro. Like we looked at obviously the FIFA's top 10, countries for this World Cup. Or just the ranking system, right? And Brazil's number 1. Right. I think England is number 2. Belgium.
Let me check for you.
Check for you quickly. I think Belgium is number 2, but I stand corrected, my G.
It's Brazil is number 1. I just mentioned the top 10. Brazil is number 1. Number 2 is Belgium. Number 3 is France. Number 4 is Argentina. Number 5 is England. Number 6 Italy. 7 Spain. 8 Portugal. 9 Mexico. Wow. 10 Netherlands.
10 Netherlands, bro. So maybe just, bro, like out of that, I know you're a Le Bleu fan, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you spoke about Brazil's chances, right? But what's another team there, bro, that you think, out of those names, I think can lift this World Cup? I can't say Messi, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Argentina, everyone will be looking towards Argentina, you see, because it's the last World Cup for Messi. They'll all want to play for him just as well as he did in the Copa America. And you know, when Rodrigo de Paul is there, the Martinez, they're fighting for Messi. They'll make sure that he does well in his World Cup so they can.
But like you said, Legend, they mustn't just fight for Messi.
Fight for your people.
Fight for your people. Fight for the bags. Fight for the legend Maradona.
You see, you're not playing for Messi's not the god. Yes, he's the god, but come on, man. So I think Argentina definitely.
They're quite solid, eh?
Quite, because now remember in 2010. Argentina had the best defense, but not the best attack.
2010, you say?
2010, yeah. And then it was 2014, where they had with the final, the best attack, but not the best.
Terrible midfield.
Terrible midfield and terrible defense as well. But now I think the coach will struck the balance in between the squad where everyone around the squad can contribute something and they're able to come in and do a good job for the team.
Yeah, no, looking at that team, bro, that Argentine team, bro, they've got talent everywhere, like, you know, Diabala's back at home now, you know.
There's playing week in, week out.
There's Martinez,
you know, the Butcher.
And his midfielders, you know, the Paul, like you just mentioned, and the wingers obviously as well. So I think, Argentina, bro, you can't ignore them, you know. But like I said, bro, I don't think a South American team winning the World Cup, legend.
Why did you say so?
Right?
Why did you say so?
I just think, bro, I've seen Europe, you know, the European teams win this so many times, you know, and I've seen the European teams in this global tournament just blitz these South American teams, you know. But yeah, in the past World Cup, Brazil and Argentina had players who weren't playing in the top leagues. So I think maybe that might be the difference maker now, you know.
Do you know what would work in the South Americans' favor? The conditions. The conditions of Qatar. It's quite hot in Qatar, so that might work in their to advantage. In Europe, it's always like raining and stuff. So I think the Argentinians, the Brazilians, and all those South American countries or teams, I think they'll be used to the conditions. I think they'll do quite well.
I won't lie, bro. Like just on Brazil, like attacking wise, really stacked. Midfield is also stacked. It's just the defense, man.
The defense is pretty fine.
I don't trust Thiago Silva and Marquinhos. I don't trust.
If there's one defender like I trust,
and then
it's Marquinhos.
Bro, even Danny Alves is like 14 now, bro.
I still think he shouldn't have made the squad.
Yeah, me too, bro.
I still think because he hasn't played, he barely played, like even in Barcelona as well.
So just run it back. You said number one is
Brazil. Number 2 Belgium. Number 3 France. Number 4 Argentina. 5 England. 6 Italy. 7 Spain. 8 Portugal. 9 Mexico. 10 Netherlands.
Bro, I'm not counting Spain. I'm not counting Belgium. Italy's not in the World Cup. I'm not counting England, right? So
Mexico in.
Yeah, Mexico in, but I'm not counting them to be semi-final, whatever.
Okay.
Germany's not even in the top 10, right?
They're
not. Okay, I'm not. Yeah, I won't count them, but you know what, bro? Portugal is a dark horse, bro.
Okay, Ronaldo issues aside, but if you look at the squad that Portugal has, it's a very strong squad.
Right, look at this: João Cancelo, Nuno Mendes, you've got Diaz, you've got
Vitinha, the midfielder who signed for PSG. You've got Rafael Leao.
You've got Bruno, Danilo, who's okay, he's not special, but
even the goalkeeper, Diogo Costa.
From Porto, yeah.
He performed well in the Champions League. So it's quite good on his feet. Apparently United are for him as well.
Yeah, up for him. He's signed a new contract, so let's see how that works.
Let's see how that works. So the Portugal team is quite strong.
It's quite strong, bro. And also Portugal, bro, they don't play the best brand of football there, but they
play winning football.
We've seen them work, and it's not boring. For me, it's not boring football, bro.
Yeah.
But it's not the best. It's not the best, but it's like grown men performance.
Definitely.
Because of Santos, he knows to be compact, and he knows when to attack.
Yeah.
So, and they've got a lot of attacking options, bro. So don't count out Portugal.
I'm not. I know pretty well because I've seen what they did in the Euros, the one against France. So I respect Portugal.
How are France's chances now, bro? Like,
yeah, to be honest, I'm not as confident as I was in 2018. I'm not.
Yeah, bro, because I was thinking
something's not right in this one.
Legend, I was thinking even before Kunku, I thought the front three might have been Mbappe, Benzema, and Kunku on the right. Hey, but now Kunku's out.
Dembele.
Dembouz, yeah.
But what I'm worried about is the midfield.
I'm
very worried about the midfield. Toulouse is there. Rabiot is there.
Veretout is also there.
Veretout is there, but it's not the best. Like,
that's what I'm very worried. Chouameni is the only guy who can
Chouameni. Maybe Camavinga. I think this might be like their World Cup. When you look at what they have as a team.
Camavinga, bro, like, you know, even for Madrid, but okay, he's a very good young talent, but like, he hasn't solidified his spot, bro. So I don't want to speak about him that much as a
I think people are just basing this off what they've seen in France.
Like
otherwise,
his rain days.
Otherwise in Spain, he hasn't done anything because, I mean, they're still playing on Modric and Cruz.
Did you, from a coach's perspective, bro, did you see Luis Enrique say that he's going to have like a Twitch stream from his camera so you can see the game from his perspective, bro? I think you might tap in the legend.
I might tap in for that one. I think it's quite brilliant. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Just keep the fans in touch with the team and make them understand of the certain decisions that the coach makes and what the team is feeling like in terms of tactically or anything like that.
No, but bro, this Spain team.
But we'll see how it works there.
This Spain team, bro, it might be the worst Spain team in history.
Do you know what, Fetu? You know what? This Spain team might surprise a few.
But remember Spain, like, okay, we weren't like real avid football watchers in 2002. We were still quite young then. 2006, they had Capcom players, but they went
2002, they were very poor.
I remember they were in Africa's group. But 2006, no, they weren't. 2010, that's when they started blooming. Then Euros.
2008,
Euros. But yeah, just based on the Euro team that won the World Cup, post Euro as well. Hey, I compare this to this team. I don't know.
Even the front line. Yes, Ansu Fati is there. Nico Williams is there. But the striker position is what worries me about
Ferran Torres, Morata, bro.
Yeah, because in 08, the Euro 08, they David Villa, they Torres to finish. Same applies for the 2010 World Cup, same applies for the 2012 Euros. They finishes, and then they started to play this false nine thing with even Morata was not a finisher, but I think they might struggle to score goals.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think Spain will be Spain with it, just pass the ball, or the movement of the ball.
Midfield is not the greatest there, but I think because of the talent of Pedri and maybe even Gavi, you know,
and Busquets just for the experience.
I think they won't lose midfield battles that much, but like
I think it's up front where the biggest worry is even defense.
Yeah,
sleeping. There's no more Ramos. There's no more PK.
I think they are affected by the fact that Barca and Madrid aren't really Spanish anymore. You know?
Yeah.
They don't have like real good Spanish
ballers. Like Pep and Mourinho teams. They used to have like plenty of Spanish players in those teams.
But nah, bro. Like I'm not gonna speak about Netherlands. Yes, but looking at that top 10, bro. Like France, I don't know, but legend. I don't think this year.
Belgium as well. I don't think Belgium.
Would you go Belgium
the Spurs of international football. That
because you already know those guys that play with wing backs or Martinez, you know.
Three at the back. They've been playing this formation for like the past 12 years.
I mean, no defenders in Belgium, bro.
I don't think
like young defenders because you know this guy is gonna play Vertonghen, Alderweireld. They're gonna be there, and maybe even Dene. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't know, bro. I really don't know. England's chances?
England. Don't make it out of the group stage.
You know what, bro? I think this World Cup, I think I stepped it was in my dream, bro. But I think Saka is gonna have might carry him.
It might.
I think it might carry him and Foden.
He almost did in the Euros. He made a very big impact for England right on the right wing.
Yeah. I think him and Foden, bro, they're gonna have to have. I'm not saying they're gonna have big World Cups, but they're gonna have to have big World Cups, bro. You know, because
I think they're able to carry him.
Who, them two?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too, bro.
I think they're capable.
And I think Saka should start, bro, over Sterling, bro. Saka forward.
Definitely.
I think, because Sterling now, bro, is not coming in with that Man City form anymore. He's coming in with that Chelsea form, that form, bro, you know?
And everyone's scoring goals. Like, if you look at Foden, if you look at Saka, Kane is scoring goals as well. Also, it would help playing Foden in his best position, and for now, that's left wing.
Yeah.
It would help playing Saka in his best position, right wing.
Don't Southgate, please, bro. Don't play him as a wing back, bro. You're killing the kid, bro.
You're
killing the kid. Yeah, hey, because I saw that when they have one left back, so they might play Saka in that wing back role, bro.
I think they'd go with
Walker, Trippier.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, you know Southgate.
But then if he wants to get the best out of his players, play them in the correct position.
Yeah, please do, bro. Legend, bro. Starboy, there might be the guy at this World Cup. I think it might be Saka.
I think it might be Saka. Same here. I think
there's no other player that I'm Starboy wise that I'm seeing. But I think Netherlands has got Xavi Simons, but I don't think he's gonna get a lot of minutes there. Cody Gakpo, he might be the player
for Netherlands.
Yeah, you know, I think, and he started the first game against Senegal because maybe was not fit. So I think his stocks are gonna rise high and he's gonna get a move definitely, bro. Any other star boys you think? Germany, Musiala
for me, Musiala.
Yeah, bro. The golden ball wins. You say so, bro.
Yeah, okay. Hey,
I'm not saying Musiala should win it, but definitely top one.
Top one, bro. Now the kid is amazing. It's amazing, bro. I think if Jude Bellingham stays another season at Dortmund, which doesn't look likely, but I think those two players, they could light up the world football. They're already doing that in the Bundesliga. I think already that media is already making up some type of rivalry between the two players, and it helps that one is playing for Dortmund, one is playing for Bayern.
But yeah, so, bro, except Timo Werner off of Germany, bro, and then they're gonna have to start with Kai Havertz.
They made him vice captain.
For real?
Yeah, they made him vice captain. Havertz. What? How do they make Havertz vice captain?
Thomas Müller there, bro. Can't believe
they made him vice captain. Who is the captain?
Yeah.
But how do you make Havertz? I get you trying to plan for the future. There's Gundogan. There's what? I didn't give it to Rudiger.
Yes, bro.
I didn't give it to Rudiger.
And it's not the thing we're hating. It's not a hate.
We're not hating.
Not hating.
Come on, man.
Come on.
The guy isn't performing for club as well, so.
I know Scoot's not here, bro. But we're not gonna speak about Chelsea. Scoot, shout out to you, homie. Shout out to you. But yeah, bro. A defender you think might be defender tournament?
Saliba.
Oh no, this guy.
Saliba.
You say Saliba?
Yeah, definitely. If he starts, because I think it will, because
Varane is out
for the first game.
The first game.
Okay.
So I think Saliba is definitely starting.
Saliba has to start.
I think it'll be Saliba and
Konate.
No. Saliba and Koundé. Jules.
Oh, Jules Koundé.
I think they'll start. Saliba's tall as well, so you don't have to worry about. We're not talking about height defenders anymore now. You guys learned the game already.
We told them about the butcher field.
You know, you've learned the game now.
If you're good at defense and position,
you're good at it.
Good, but I think Saliba for me will be the star defender of the tournament. I think its stocks will even rise even higher. And
be careful if he plays too well with Madrid, you know.
No. Not now. I'm not worried about that now. I think his contact is quite close. I think after the tournament it's going to sign as well.
I think it's hard to ignore my captain, Van Dijk.
I
think so. Also, because Van Gaal will probably be playing third at the back. I'm very, bro, I don't want to think about the others too much, but I'm so excited to see like Timber, Timber full length, because I know he's also going to, he signed a new contract, but I think the stocks are going to be high as well. But don't go to Bayern, man, because you don't go to Bayern.
You won't start.
You won't start there.
The rate is already there.
And I'll see Ake, because it will probably be Ake, Van Dijk and Timber. So I want to see how Timber and Van Dijk.
Do you know another defender I'm excited about? The Butcher fit.
The Butcher.
I think he's going to have a good tournament.
He's starting though, because Otamendi and...
Nah, he's definitely starting. Yeah, he does start for
I saw a lot of people speaking.
Not Otamendi,
Thanks, Legend. Thanks, Legend, for that, bro.
It's the Butcher fit. The Butcher, I think, is going to have a solid tournament. And it's been good for him for in the Premier League as well. For me, so far this season...
You know what team, bro, Denmark, bro, we ignore a lot, but Denmark's a good nation, bro. There's no star. Maybe Eriksen, I don't know who else actually, but
Yeah,
they play well, bro.
They do play well. Like, everyone saw what happens in the Euros, and now Edison's back. Edison's back.
Healthy.
Yeah.
We pray for good health.
Yeah, definitely, dog. But I still think, nah, man.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like super.
Yeah. Because it was the Euros, now there's South Americans now, there's Asian teams as well.
African teams.
There's African teams.
Africa. I think Senegal, bro, is surprised a lot of teams, bro. I think so, bro. I've got good talent in Senegal.
I think I would reserve my judgment for it and see
Morocco.
I'll see after the second game.
So we spoke about defenders. So you say Saliba, right? I'm saying Van Dijk.
Yeah.
I want to mention another one. Hey, who else?
Guardiola from
Croatia.
I think that's one for him as well.
Chelsea boys would love that one. But I think who else, bro?
For keepers,
keepers.
I'm definitely going for the Portugal keeper, Diego Costa.
Yeah, Diego Costa as well. I think so. I think he's gonna have a good World Cup. Also,
don't you think they'll start maybe Jose Sa?
No, who's that keeper from Roma? Patricio. They've got good options, eh?
I think Patricio. They do actually.
Nah, I think
just based on experience.
And I think Moyo will have a good World Cup, bro. It's hard to think that Moyo won't have a good World Cup. But player of the tournament, I'll go for.
Let me get another Red Bull first, Baji. I'll go for Neymar, dog. I'm gonna go for Neymar actually. If it's not Messi, between Messi and Neymar, play the tournament, dog. So those are my two players. I think they have so much to prove and so much to play for, and it's their last World Cups. And Messi performs in tournaments anyway, and he always wins individual awards.
What about this guy?
Mbappe? Nah, not this time around,
bro. Not this time around. This guy's a lot of proof, bro.
Yeah, he doesn't. He already won the World Cup.
I'm saying like this could be his. Like Messi's coming to the end of his career. Ronaldo's obviously kind of in the shadows now. I think
especially now what happened at PSG.
Yeah, you know.
So
I think he might have to take this. And now France don't have a lot of players. Pogba's not there, you know. He might have to be. He's a leader already in France, you know.
He is.
So he might have to carry the job, bro. You know.
Yeah. Him and Benzema left to a lot.
No, bro. I heard that Benzema also walked off the France training. So I don't know how serious that is.
I don't think it's that serious.
I think that's serious, man.
Yeah, it's not that serious.
So obviously the first game is Ecuador versus Qatar, right? But are you looking looking forward to in the first round?
I'm looking forward to the Netherlands and Senegal. That match, I think that's gonna be a very interesting match. It's style or philosophy versus toughness. So
power and pace.
I mean, Senegal, they're not a bad side as well. They're not a bad good side. They play good football. Now, obviously, Mane is not going to be available for this match, but I still think they're just enough to put at a draw.
Yeah.
A draw. I think for me, definitely.
I think it can even go very, very well for them, where they surprise and draw, or they lose badly to the.
I think that's the thing about African countries.
Yeah, they lose very badly.
It's either they play very well or very bad.
But I'm looking forward to seeing. Yeah, obviously that's my team, Netherlands. But also I'm looking forward to seeing Portugal versus Ghana. Hey, but not. No, I don't think it's big because Ghana, bro. Like, that's another team in the World Cup which you can't trust, bro. You know.
It should have been Bafana.
Hey, not Ghana. Hey, we got robbed.
Yeah, we got robbed. But anyway, congratulations, Ghana. All the best. Did you see? Talking about Ghana on Twitter, they were talking about how they got robbed in the 2010 World Cup with the Suarez handballs. If that wasn't a penalty,
but
the ref didn't give a penalty.
That can't be your whole album for 10 years.
Definitely, you can't be talking about the same thing. Like, come on, man. Like,
drop a new album.
Because you guys got the penalty and they missed it.
They missed the penalty, bro.
But man, I wish good health, mental health to Gian. I hope he's coping quite well with that. So, you were surprised of the tournament? Possible.
My heart wants to say Senegal. I want an African team to go far. But I think it might be South Korea again, you know? It might be South Korea again. What about you?
As I said in the last episode, Japan fit. I don't know, there's something about the Japan team fit. They're a very technical team. They're a well-oiled machine. They play well together as a team. There's no star player. So I'll see how they do fit.
So yeah, man, I think we should just wrap it up there. We don't want to bore you guys for too long. Obviously dropped on a Friday, so you might be wanting to watch the episode and go out. So cheers. Thanks to Rainbow Homies, and I think we're gonna have something coming for the fans now. We're gonna do like fan views, get a couple of homies in, right, legends. And also we might have a fantasy league as well, like we spoke about in the last episode. So we might put that up right soon. Dave Van Hal, come on, bro. I mean, also, bro, what we South Africans, bro. Also, I don't go into history, but these people came into our country. They did whatever they did, So they gave us another language. So that's why I guess, and the philosophy is big,
Yeah.
So I support the Netherlands. Come on, let's do something. Le Bleu.
Like, I can only wish for the best for Le Bleu. As much as I'm not happy with the job that Deschamps has been doing.
After World Cup, new coach.
Definitely, awesome. I think Zidane will do. But before I say my goodbyes, it's another 6 weeks on the top of the table for Arsenal. Understand? 6 weeks on top of the table.
No Chelsea.
Sui.
Cheers.
Bitch, I be leaning on tell you. Bitch, I be leaning on tell you. Bitch, I be leaning on